Hi crystal balls, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking on this video today. Guys, I really appreciate all of your love and support, especially since I've not been posting as regularly as I have. A lot of you know that I'm going to grad school, but I've also been suffering with some medical issues, depression, anxiety, but lupus has been very bad to me recently. So I've kind of taken a back seat to a lot of things, but there's still a lot of interesting things happening, and a lot of cool things that I am going to talk about. So thank you for being here, especially my Patreons. I appreciate you all. New Patreons, I will do something for new Patreons here. Go check it out on my site, and we will kind of go from there. So quick note, I am in a car, but it's not moving, not driving. I don't drive, I can't drive, but you know, just in case you see me with the, you know, seatbelt on. And before we get started, I want to talk to you really quick about an affiliate program, which is Skillshare. So Skillshare is a place that you can go and virtually learn anything. Go to Skillshare.com, take a look, and use my code down beneath or up above and get up to 40% off. You can do the free trial. There is a free trial. There's literally nothing that you will get charged to try it out and see what you like. So, for example, I am looking at courses and things to how to do my videos better. And you can tell I just started because this is all basically the same, but I'm also in a car. So, but I am really excited about learning some new skills. I am always about learning. It's just a huge deal. So take a look at the link in my description or use my affiliate code wherever it may be and try out Skillshare and see how you like it. It is risk-free to try it out, free trial, and then see how you really like it, because I guarantee you, if you have a question about something, there is an answer. There's a way to teach you there. So yeah, let's try Skillshare today. And thank you. That all helps the channel out. That helps me out. And it's, you know, everything that I earn goes through either my own medical bills or to Rosie's medical bills or channel stuff. So just putting that out there. So today we're going to do a bit of a follow-up about Madeline Mccan. So I predicted that Christian B, or whatever his name is Christian something or other, the guy that they are currently blaming for the murder of Madeline Mccan, isn't the person. That doesn't mean he's innocent. And I want to make that abundantly clear. Now, I heard a report a couple days later that they had said he was completely not the person they were looking for. However, that has been retracted, and German prosecutors are now saying that they are 100% sure that this guy had something to do with Madeline McCann's death. Don't ever say that. This is something that's being questioned quite a bit, especially by other people who are involved in this case, who say that the man that they are currently holding, who they say is the person who kidnapped, trafficked, and eventually murdered Madeline, does not know very specific information in the case files that are not public that would indicate a killer, the killer, if there is. I don't know. Yeah, I've talked to you guys about this for quite a bit. I 100% believe that the mother is involved and the father is involved. They may not be involved in the same capacity, or the same amount, but their hands are clean as far as they did not physically do anything to harm / kill their daughter. They just handed her off to somebody. And I'm saying that very nonchalantly because I don't know how else to say it, and really sit there and think about how sick that is. But I also work with human trafficking, so you know, you have to get to a point where you just kind of compartmentalize everything and try to move forward. There's never a moment where it's not disgusting and heartbreaking, but in order to move forward, you have to find some sort of way to deal with it. And for me, it's just kind of going and not dwelling on the thoughts. That's me. Everybody else does things differently. Y'all do you. I get it. But it is horrific. So if I sound like I'm being casual about it, I'm not. Again, I really, really believe that because it is basically the 15th year, the 15th anniversary that Madeline has been missing, this is something that they are trying to wrap up in a neat bow. I don't think the public will ever fully know what happened. And I feel like, again, while this guy that they have in custody is guilty as sin for some other horrific things, tacking one more thing onto it and closing the case of Madeline Mccan. Is it McCann or Kenneth? I always say it wrong. Madeline Mccan? Yeah, we'll go with that. Tacking that onto a list of things that he will already most likely be in jail for life or the death penalty. I don't know what they do in Germany. I don't know if he'd be prosecuted in Germany or Portugal or the UK. I don't know. But if he was in the United States, depending on what state he was in, with the list of things that he has done, most likely he would be on death row. So just kind of putting that out there if that makes sense for anybody's comparison's sake. So, do I think this guy actually had anything to do with the disappearance? No, I don't. I really do feel like he's a scapegoat. I really feel like he's being used. I feel like somebody in the Mccan camp planted something on him years ago, because this has been going since 2020. So this person of interest was identified in 2020, and apparently now is the person being blamed for it. But saying something so cocky and so hyperbolic as "I'm 100% sure," when other people who are working with you are like, "This is impossible. He doesn't know key elements. If he would have been the person who did these things, then his knowledge definitely would be much different." He's never changed his story. He doesn't have an alibi that night, but he's not the only person who is a suspect who does not have an alibi. And I also want to point out that everybody in the Mccan camp doesn't have an alibi either. Their alibis are each other. So, just pointing that out. I'm having a difficult time believing that this person is the one and only person responsible for the disappearance and death of Madeline Mccan. Everything that I'm getting tells me he is guilty of something. I don't exactly know what, but he is not the ringmaster. He has not been, he's not the person that kidnapped her. Now apparently there was DNA found in his van. But just because there is DNA found in his van doesn't mean it wasn't planted. Like, I do think he's being used as a scapegoat. I do think he's being set up. He may have been somebody that was spoken to in the beginning to make this transaction happen, because her family very much had something to do with it, in my opinion, for entertainment purposes only, allegedly, supposedly. Her family had something to do with it. He could have been one of the people that they spoke about in the beginning and he turned it down for whatever reason, or he was busy committing another crime at the same time. That's what I think it happened. But which is why he's not alibying himself, is because he was doing some shit somewhere else. That's really what I think. I think with this level of boasting and confidence from the prosecutor is really going to come back and bite him in the ass. And there's going to be something that shows that there was no way in hell that he could have been that person. I could be wrong. I'm human, but that's kind of what my spidey senses are saying. I also feel if he was this person that kind of was involved in the beginning, but not really, it was kind of like on the outer circle, why wouldn't they turn around and try to blame it on him later? Especially if they're getting close. If they were getting close to the truth, then why would they not throw the hounds off the scent? That's what I think is happening. I feel like everybody is being thrown off. Look at here, look at here, look at here, look right here. But everybody else is doing their thing around. And that is really, I mean, it's insane, but it's also keeping the attention off of the people who honestly need to have attention on them. Repeat, the only alibis that that group had were each other. Sketch. It's been sketched the entire time, obviously. And this obviously has been a devastating case. But I don't want to forget the countless people who are kidnapped every day, go missing, get sold into trafficking, boys, girls, children, teenagers, adults. It happens. People just don't disappear, okay? No one just disappears. That does not happen. And there are thousands upon thousands of people that go missing every single day. There's a reason that they go missing. And they just don't disappear into thin air. And unfortunately, these people are not spoken about. So I ask you, my lovely crystal balls, if you could give me some suggestions of some cases of missing people, missing children, anything like that you would like me to read and at least bring attention to, please let me know down in the comments, because I think it's vitally important to get other people's stories out there. And while Madeline McCann's case is one of a kind because of the amount of international attention that it took, and it doesn't mean that it's special. Yes, that child is special. Every child is special. Every human being is special. There is not a person on this earth that isn't special in some way. And that could be for good or for bad. But they're special for some reason. They're unique to this universe. And they do not deserve to have their life snuffed out or carried away by another person. And it's vitally important that we keep the same momentum up for other people in order to help their cases. The likelihood of this case being solved with millions of dollars or millions of pounds that have been poured into it should have been a slam dunk. But since it's gone on so long and people are going to start investigating where this money has gone and where the money is going and what is being laundered through it, because there's something of that going on too, you're going to start seeing why this case wasn't solved, because they never wanted to solve it in the first place. but countless children out there deserve that attention, and they will never get it. So I ask you guys to pass on some of those cases that you want me to look into. And I know those typically don't bring a lot of audience, but I don't care, because one more person knowing about this is one more person who can help. So that is my quest for you. Please leave that down in the comments. Don't forget to visit Skillshare and use my link so you guys can get a discount. Try out the free trial. There's no obligation there. And I'm working on my website. I'm switching over to Dreamsicle and Moonfire because I'm doing a lot more stuff with that. So I have all my readings and all that stuff over there. So if you guys have stuck around this long, thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it. Please, please, please leave some stuff down in the comments for me about future cases and things like that. So everybody have a good day or night wherever you are in this world. Remember that every single day is a gift. Use your time wisely, and I will see you on the next one. Bye for now.